Now, if I didn't know better, I'd say that was Deela. Deela, how are you doing? It's great to see you. So, I either tweeted at you or just imagined I did that I did a scratch ticket, and I'm glad I didn't live stream it because I didn't win. But I did give a scratch ticket to someone and they won $100, so that makes me feel good. But I should get another ticket to do on the stream because man, that was fun. So let's see if this works. Bing! Not really, but camera. So that's a thing. We also had something going on where if I opened up Hangouts and it was a darker picture, it fixed it. Did that do anything? You know, there's a lot to click on while live streaming. I'm going to get it one of these days. It's all like a pattern and I need to do it in orders. And I haven't taken the time to learn the orders. Aw shucks, no lucks on the scratchers. Nope, and it was a bingo. Should have got a crossword, huh? Them's the breaks. Darn lottery. I think it's rigged. Oh man, too funny. So how are you today, Deela? We're cutting some Ametrine. You already told me how you are, so I don't expect you to answer that again. You know what though? You come in, you chat, and then I'll just read your comments, and then I don't have to do the show. You can do it for me. That's what I need to do, is actually have more to talk about. That was the idea of having the Stone of the Week and the Stones in the News and the joke portion of the program, was to have more to talk about. And so there's not a lot of great cutting rough in my Ametrine box at the moment, but you can see the piece up in the corner turned out pretty nice. I got this guy going on. Let's see if I can put a little bit of water on it to make up for the polish. That's frosty Mountain Dew mug water. It's just frosty on the outside. Not making much difference, especially since the camera is so glitchy. But I like the shape of it, Deela. It's so cloudy. I could have just ground it into plant food, but I was like, nah, that could be a bracelet thinger, you know? It's camera, you and me, and the back alley after the show. I'm gonna bake you a cake, and then we're gonna make a truce, and we're gonna get along, and we're gonna come to an accord, and then next show we're gonna work great. Or actually, what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna get another one that will actually work. But anyway, I am really partial to this piece, and I push it a little bit at a time. It had a really big crack along the top, and you can actually kind of still see that right there. I had to work that crack from one side to the other. Giant, ugly looking chip, looked like it was just going to fall out at any minute. Now it looks pretty solid. I mean, you know, despite the splays. And let's see, what else do I have? Just some big rough pieces. I also have Deela on the list for some rose quartz. That reminds me. Oh, Deela, I made this this rose quartz. Okay, so True Agriculture sent me this big old chunk of rose quartz, right? And I made an unboxing video, working on it, about to release it in the next few days, because it's almost done. And then I wanted to make sure I got him a gem by Christmas. So since I was able to finish out the unboxing, and I split it apart, and I found a nice part. It was just by a blessing I was able to get a nice... I'm going to show you this piece. Just a second here. Just a second. El blue face is mine. Wait a minute. There's... Okay. Yeah, there's where we can pick up the gem. Bing! Okay, so those are the 2 gems I sent to him. Those right there. And the one that looks kind of like a Winter Fresh logo, that one has a couple cracks in it, and it was basically pretty close to that shape, so I just smoothed it over, evened it out, polished it up, and sent it to him, so that way he knows what I'm working with. But the other one, the one in the foreground, the one that looks kind of like a mantis head, that one, man, that thing has great clarity, great flare. I'm going to show you a video of it if I can find the video. Let's see if Jake can manage. Can Jake manage? Oh, Dila, you know what? It was a $5 scratcher too. You know, the $10 scratchers always have better luck. They always pay off better in some way. Wait a minute. What was I doing? Hangouts. Chris. Video. It's somewhere else, but I know I shared it with Chris. I know I can find it here. So if I just come on over to Chris's place, our chats where I showed him the gem. And it was, apparently he got it like on the 23rd, so it should have worked out. I'm going to show you this thing blinking. In a minute, we can close this. It'll close Motron. That's not the thing. There we are. Just like we're supposed to be. And then we open this. Click on that. Open it again. Click on it again, I guess. Alright. Hold on. I gotta pause this so I can show you this magnificent video. We're going to be featuring this one, Dila, so shh, don't tell anybody. But I want to wait until he replies and lets me know that he got the gem, and actually I would really like to panel up with him. So watch it blink its eyes as I move it. I'll play this twice. You see it blinking? I'll play it again. Blink, 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 blink. It just turned out to look like a mantis head and have eyes that blink last time. Blink, 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 blink. I'm really proud of that gem. I hated to send it off, but at the same time, I'm glad it made it to its destination. I just want to make sure like he didn't move or something, which I talked to Perth earlier. I was on her panel, and she said that he he probably didn't move and is probably doing fine. So that is just dandy. There we go. Great. So I sent him his salsa, but I also had to send him some gems. Let's see, is there anything else in the Ametrine box? I got this big guy. I can't quite decide how to finish him out. I don't know if you can see the basic like hourglass shape I got going on in there, and it's got a weird, you see the stripe through it, it's got a purple on one side. I could slice it and do something completely new. Notice the back side is unevener than all get out, but if I cut a lot of that away to even it out, it'll change it a lot. And I'm just kind of keeping it as, you know, a nice character piece for now. It's so sizable. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty good size. So that's, then I just got a couple of little shards. Little shard pieces. That's the Ametrine box. Holy Frito-Lays. Yeah, I gotta say, I still get thrown for a loop by the old AI. Because I was over at Perth's channel earlier, and Perth said the name Wobbly Boost. And I mentioned in amongst, this is the odd part, in amongst a lot of other talking. It was like 3 other people talking. I was like, I haven't seen him, or he came by my channel, or something like that. Wobbly Boost came by my channel. Lo and behold, Wobbly Boost is here. Thank you. Nice wet grinder. Gritter. You know, my dyslexia read right past the spelling, so no problem, Wobbly Boost. Yeah, I probably, if you misspelled it on purpose, I probably still would, yeah, not get that. Anyway. We were just showing off a couple of pieces of Ametrine, and this is one of my favorite pieces in my box right now because it's unique, and it's got just nothing but cloud. It doesn't have a lot of color to it. I need to finish polishing it. It has a little clarity, and there's spots of color, a lot of character, but it just really seems like it'd be like a really neat, like, bracelet piece or something. You could put it in a glove. You ever see the glove of the Holy Roman Emperor? Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up. I got a couple of pictures like that. It might actually come up in the gem pictures down below. Nice wet girder. You said it, not me. How's it going, Wobbly Boost? Good to see you. I was like, whoa, haven't seen Wobbly Boost in a long time. Guess who's here at the show? Wobbly Boost. Freaking awesome. Alright, so this is actually a glove. Yeah. That's part of the holy regalia or whatever, the kingly regalia or something like that. Hold on, I think I got like some other stuff. Let's see. I might have the crown. Let's see if well. Oh, there's the crown. Okay. So this is like from the 1300s, and yeah, apparently it's really big too. Like it's like 12 or 13 inches across, so it's like a freaking helmet hat. But yep, that's a thing. Now look at those gems. They're just kind of roughed up, and they still look nice. Big old gems. I'm good. Very hot and humid, but happy. Oh yeah, isn't it like summertime there? Man, it's freaking... It was nice here. We had like a nice 50-degree day, or... I don't even want to try and convert that because I'll screw it up. $30 degrees Celsius? No. That wouldn't be... 20 degrees. No. It'd be like... Okay, let me say it this way. It'd be like light jacket weather. Light jacket weather, and if there's a breeze, then that kind of makes it a little bit chillier. So, you know, you want to have a breezy jacket, like a windbreaker jacket kind of weather. But that was like record heat wave weather right now. It's going to be like freezing tonight, and you know, it's like it's the friggin' middle of winter. And anyway, hey Farah, cheers. Farah's here. Okay, so Farah, I was showing some Ametrine and stuff. That's the stone of the week, and we're talking about this piece of cloudy Ametrine that I Just put some frosty glass water on. Cheers to frostiness and deliciousness, both. And it's cloudy, but you know, I don't want to just, you know, grind it up into nothing, so I shaped it into this thing, and I figured it'd make a good bracelet. There's not much else in the box of Ametrine but Farah. So I wanted to get you your package by Christmas, and I didn't have much to send because, like, I don't remember much, but I do remember that there was a lot going on last February, which is when I cut a whole bunch of gems for the benefit. And then March came around and I got a lot of things to do from March till October. But now that I have a little bit of time, I've been cutting more gems, and I had to send you something. I didn't really have much to send you because I got a lot of my gem log caught up by sending people all the gems that I cut. But now that I have that done, so my point is I sent you a couple things that I had cut last March, and I wanted to send you something cool, so I sent you the chrome tourmaline, and I sent you the sunstone, which I didn't really know how to cut sunstone when I was cutting it. I mean, I know how to cut a stone, but I think I figured out how to cut the sunstone. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's going to come through or not, but I've been able to get some of the sunstone to have a translucent flare of copper. It's like a gem. It's like a clear gem, but it has copper. Like the flares on it are coppery. But also, I wanted to mention that I got some new cutting rough from my my jeweler friend, Jessica of Kloss Jewelers. I've been calling her Bunny the Jeweler, but she says that I should. That was her nickname a long time ago, and now that she's a business, she goes by Jessica. So, pick out one of the two of these so far. Wait a minute. See, here's one. Look at the flare on that. That's what I'm talking about. That sunstone, it's going to have a copper flare. Oh, it's beautiful. And then here's another one. And it's not showing the face. Yeah. But this one's going to get a little bit smaller and a little more bean-shaped, but not too much. Look at the flare on that, the color. These are mostly clean all the way, so I am really excited about that, because here's another piece I cut. It's just not as orange, and I really like this piece. It looks like a chunk out of a giant diamond, but it has great flare. But look at that. They both have flare, but look at the color. Yeah, that's the difference between quality and not quality crystal. So let's see. Oh, I got some more purple. Actually, I had. There it is. Okay, so I have more purple, and I've been pushing more purple along with your piece. But she gave me more purple. Well, traded. Actually, I traded a couple of pieces. I traded, I showed you that Ametrine piece. I actually made a couple of rose quartz cabs, and I'm going to show you those. Because I don't have those pictures uploaded. We're going to feature those, the rose quartz cabs, so that will be something coming up. Oh, and morganite, too. Farah, do you like pink gems? Because I like the rose quartz, but man, that morganite is neat. And oh, so I got some shelf space at Honey Creek Gems, and big shout out to Jimmy. Dang it, my Morganite's upstairs, isn't it? That figures. But I got some really great Morganite, and I think we're going to be faceting that soon. The pink on it is just outrageously rose. It's like a neon rose. I don't even want to facet that piece. I want to actually go get some more, so I'm going to have to go and stop by and say hi to Jimmy and thank him for putting the plant food on the shelf in the shop. Very frosty, very delicious, very tastefully done. Is that the end of the video? Yeah, do that. Oh, there's some upcoming features. 3 pieces of Peridot. Ooh, okay, so inside information, these are gone. It happens that fast. The square that you can't really see because it's turned away from you, it went to Jessica the jeweler. The little spaceship that's pointed toward the bottom of the screen was a gift amongst the other Christmas gifts to my mom for Christmas. Just I had to throw in a gem. And I'm really proud of how that one turned out. And then the roundier one I sent to Mr. Greenbody. I was like, you know what, if we're going to send him something, we might as well throw in a gem. And he doesn't actually come by the gem show. He might be busy or something, but we talk on Instagram, and we've paneled up before, and I was like, you know what? His name is Mr. Greenbody. We're sending him a green gem. So that's what happened. That's where they all went. They've all disappeared, Motron. Where's the next video? Okay, so we do have more amethyst to go through, but this video actually doesn't contain the amethyst we're cutting. This video does, I think, once we get out a little ways. I haven't actually finished a lot of these. I'm working on finishing them. Yeah, that one, that one. So we'll feature these when I get to that. Yep, this one doesn't seem to have it at all, does it? Yeah, that's not it either. It's this one. No, it's this one, right? I think that gem was almost done. Oh, here's the Christmas gift I gave to Bunny the jeweler, or Jessica over at Kloss Jewelry. Had to cut her something for Christmas. And this one, personally, I'm not really a big character gem person, but I actually liked this one. And it's got a lot of flaws that I would have liked to work out of it. It needs a better polish, but I had to run something over there. And we will actually be featuring this one later. There we are. Okay. One of my goals for Season 2, or at least by Season 3, is to work out my videos so that I can record them better. It would be so easy to just go cut some gems. But the fact that I have wet hands and I'm trying to stop recording and start recording, I need like a foot pedal or something. That way I could organize more of the videos into a 1, 2, 3 for the same gem, as opposed to processing so many of them at once. We could actually let some of the other video roll, because we do need to do Stones of the Week. Stones in the news. I did the Stone of the Week. There's no such thing as Stones of the Week. Hello, Jake the Gaming Wolf. How's it going? How are you doing today? Oh, you know what I should do is send the stream thingamotron to Chris 9000. Because he actually mentioned that I should. So I will do that for him. Because he's great like that. We like Chris. Did I laugh? I talk on the video sometimes. That'll happen. Or did I drop the stone? That happens too. Done that a few times. Actually, I've got a lot of times that I've dropped the stone recently that I can think of, and I have been using my rusty trusty get it thinger a lot. I'm gonna post it to Discord too. So there. Posting to Discord. There's some kind of a thing about phones and Simone's and my channel. Hey, Gromy's Homies is here. Or was on the 15th. Bam! There we go. Posted to Discord. I don't spend enough time in Discord. That will be goal number 3. Spending more time in Discord. Do y'all have a Discord? Actually, I should post in the invite. Why don't I have the invite? We did that once. We made it to where you could hashtag, exclamation point, Discord, or something along those lines. And it doesn't work anymore along those lines. Invite Motron. Copy. To the chats. We pastify. I'm doing good. How are you? The camera glitches again. Yeah, it does that. If I go dark, it seems to like work better for a little while. I don't get it. Something about the lighting from the TV and the me and the camera and the greatness of the stream is just too fantastic. It's just too much. The camera can always handle it. Hey, Chris made it! Alright, so that worked. Cool. It actually worked. I shared it, and Chris is here. Chris, did you get my notification, or did you happen to show up? Either way, thank you for coming to the show. We are just talking about the stone of the week, Ametrine, and the stones in my news. This new cutting rough I got. Man, this is cool. I'm so hyped about this. Don't have much of it, but the much of it that I got is great stuff. It's great stuff. It's fantastic stuff, baby. It's just wonderful. Which reminds me, we hit the saw with some Praenite. Yeah. Look at the minty green on the Praenite. So minty, so green. Actually, where's the thing? Can we fix this again? Yep. Something about the dark lighting. Very minty. It's gotta be the lighting. I don't know what else it could be. Why would it have fixed it that fast? Could be something to do with the video card. But there shouldn't be any problems with the video card. Oh, okay, so that's actually brass. Yeah, that's brass from the brass wheel. I tried to brush that to keep the character on it. See the flare of mint that comes through? It has translucency. It's so good. This Praenite is beautiful. I can't believe I got it. Let me show you an example of some less than desirable Praenite. See the difference? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's so minty. Love that mint. Got a few different pieces of it. Let me pull this one out. Bump. I think I'm going to cut this problem out of the side here, and then it'll get a little skinnier, but it'll make for a nice finish. And that's what's important. A nice finish. Gotta have a good polish on it. Alright, so that is the stones in the news and the stone of the week. And the end of that video, that's actually the end of that stone. But before we roll the remaining amethyst footage, we're going to roll the joke portion of the program. So, what do we exactly? What do we have this week? Do we have anything? I might have something. Oh wow. That's a really old joke. Okay, so I tried to organize my jokes list because I wanted to have like a New Year's, end of the year, beginning of the year. Like if I go live, I want to do like a joke wrap up because that was something that Mr. Goat had talked about, and I thought that was a great idea. I thought that was a great idea, so I was like, okay. Tried to organize the list. Short story is, here is a really old joke that I might have already told, or maybe not, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Here's the joke. What does a chicken say when wishing someone well? Best of cluck. Now, wow, this is a bad joke. Okay, I want to make a gas-operated security system. Instead of a password, you will have a pass gas. How do you track a train? Follow the train tracks. Sorry if you already heard my Star Wars joke. I told it a couple times. I was testing it out. What's the name of the invisible Star Wars robot? C-3PO. Is Mr. Fitz married to Miss Fitz? People who go fishing with you are your real friends. That one's better when it's typed out. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a joke that got no laughs. None. Not a single laugh. Where's a good place to poke your nose? The Poconos. I love that joke, and nobody else loves that joke. Okay, which item at the table is your family? Your napkin. Oh, I had an idea to start a personalized cereal company. We'll call it Migraines. I hope these jokes are not giving you migraines. Is the food in Greece high in cholesterol? Could be. Oh, the people say they knew the church caught fire when they saw the holy smoke. I think there's more potential in that joke if it's structured a little differently. Two more. Oh no. Oh, this is... If two dogs eat the same food, is it the same crap? And that's not even really a joke. Okay, so this is a math joke. What is 4 minus 2 and 6 minus 4? It's the same difference. Total math joke. It's the same difference. That's what I have for this week's joke portion of the program. Which means I need to scroll down the volume to return to the gem portion of the program. I'm trying to push this amethyst, but it's just so hard. I can't find good color planes, which is why I'm so excited about this new cutting rough. It's very, very saturated. So it's going to be a lot easier to find a plane to cut it on. What the he said, dun 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 dun. What did the he said, dun dun dun. Nun 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 nun. I can't believe I remember that song. What did the fox say? What did Jake the Gaming Wolf say? How's it going, 710? Thanks for stopping by the show and saying hi and seeing how we're doing. Hey, Gromy's Homies is here. Just saw The Dead the other night. Let's see. You will not get a laugh from me. Sorry. You will not get a laugh from me. Sorry. Oh, Deidre Baker. Hey, wow. There's all kinds of great people in here. This is fantastic. Hi, Deidre. How's it going? Gromy's Homies, and 710, and Chris, and Jake the Gaming Wolf, and Farrahcast, and Deela's Guppies. Man, it's friggin' Wobbly Boost came by. And y'all are fantastic. Okay, so real quick, I gotta do the upcoming features and then shoutouts. And so I told you about a couple of gems we're gonna do in the features are like the rose cabs, and I'll show you that picture of... What was that? Oh, neat. Clomic is here. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, so we were trying to find the pictures I had of that. It's a gem I cut for True Agriculture, sent it to him for Christmas. I showed Chris some pictures of it, and we're going to be featuring the shaping of it. I think I might have the saw video of me splitting it off. It's a mantis head. So first, I gotta find... Okay, we're close. I promise. Ish. You know, esque. It's a thing. What was I talking about? That. These are the two gems that I sent to True Agriculture that I cut from this big chunk of rose quartz. Blink, 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 blink. And the one of them that looks kind of like a mantis head blinks. Let me show ya. What am I talking about? Talking about... Okay. I love playing the video just because I've played it a few times and I'm like, wait a minute. This one? Right, okay. I'm going to play the video a couple times so you can see it, because it's awesome. Don't blink, 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 blink. See the two eyes? I got those at just the right angle so that when it moves, it blinks. Yeah. So anyway, we got to feature that one. That's part of the upcoming features part of the program. Oh, we gotta move that one to the top left because it's called top left. That's probably the right label for it. Which reminds me, the shoutouts portion. It's okay. There we go. There we go. Can I manage to do this while it's still right? Right click about using 22 GP in deep water culture hydro. Ah, Gromies. Okay, so there's two things to say about that. And for those who don't know, deep water culture means that the roots sit down in some water. I've used it on orchids twice, and so it helps orchids because they want a low nitrogen or no nitrogen mineral rich fertilizer. But then there's also the part about the particles being sizely large and the bacteria and stuff in the system are what help to make the minerals of the gems available. So if you're using a sanitized system, it probably won't be very effective. Could be, but maybe not. As long as you have an acidified sanitized system, it will probably show some signs, but I don't know. I haven't tested that. It's interesting. You could try one in it and one in the not, but I don't know. Don't baby it. I mean, you gotta give like the whole bottle to a plant to really make it jungle out, because that's where a lot of folks are like, whoa, gemstones, it's gonna friggin' change the world or something. And I mean, my plants have done things I've never seen them do before, but I don't necessarily say it's magic. It's just really good minerals and the variety that helps. Because, I mean, you've heard of nutrient lockout, where plants want different types of nutrients, and the science supports it. For example, if the plant acidifies the soil a little bit and it makes an abundance of iron particles available, it may choke itself off. But if the iron particles are ferric and ferrous in nature and a variety of each, then it will convert those irons. It will take some up directly, and it will convert others using its proteins and then take them up. And so that gives it the chance to not get choked off and take the time choosing what it wants to take up, as it really kind of lets the plant run a little more freely. And that's why I'm going to say cheers to Gromies homies. Dude, you got some new videos you got to release. Cheers. Oh wow, you got 211 views going on, man. 715 scribes. Dude, you're almost at 1,000, man. Double thumbs and an extra thumbs up too, man. See, is the show still running? Okay. Let me try and fix the, okay, camera. Telling you, it fixes the camera. Something about the color change. Nope, not entirely. But it helped for some weird reason. So strange. And let's see. I want to make sure I get through the shoutouts portion, because you guys are awesome and you deserve it. Every single bit of the shouting and the outing. Cheers to Dila. Man, it's always good to see Dila. Dila, I was talking to Bunny, the jeweler, about the ruby. Yeah, I haven't cut any more of that ruby. I cut like a little bit of the wedge on it, and she actually bought a couple of pieces of the unpolished, unshaped ruby off of me, and I shouldn't have sold it, and I did. But I haven't touched it in so long. I really like how that one turned out. Oh yeah, I love your baklava. That is, dude, it's just, that stuff is so sugary and flaky and delicious. So cheers to Dila for coming by the show. I always like it when she comes by. Oh, and I was thinking, if anybody doesn't want to be part of the shoutouts thing, let me know. Otherwise, I will gladly give you a shout out. And if you have any video or anything in particular you want to talk about your channel, then totally enter it in the chats and we will talk about your channel. Because I love you, and that's why I'm giving you all the boost. Wobbly Boost is almost at 1,000, folks. Give him a subscribe. Look at that. He's got an ant in there carrying a microchip. That's cool. I mean, well, kind of freaky, but you know, cool. I mean, look at that picture. And so, yeah, Wobbly Boost. He needs a boost. Right on up to 1,000. Cheers, man. Thanks for stopping by. Love Wobbly Boost. Great guy. Let's see, where is the chats? That's where we're getting our source of shout-out material. And Farah. I love Farah. She's great. We gotta get her some more gems. We gotta get her some nice big translucent stuff. It's good to see Farah. I'm so glad you come by. And let's see. Anytime you want to add some content, let me know and we will add you up some content and shout it out. Jake the Gaming Wolf, he's got 70 minutes of Minecraft. Well, Jake, you never know. There's like 12 hours of the Disney hot dog song. The Disney Mickey Mouse hot dog song. 12 hours. It's like 125 million views. You never know what's going to be a hit. Some of the strangest things. And cheers to Chris the Phenomenon. Gotta give us another cooking video, Chris. Actually, you know what you need to do is give us a cooking video where you got this is the stuff that before it's chopped, and this is the stuff after. Which I need to work on that too. I need to work on more of like the before picture and the after picture. I'm not really in any kind of a condition to be judging anyone's channel. I'm just telling you that I like your videos, man, and I want to see more of them. I also like it when you come by the show and say hi, and that's why I'm giving you a shout out. And Gromies, Homies, and Deidre Baker. Much love to Deidre. Haven't seen Deidre in a little while. I remember 907 subscribers. She's almost at 1,000, folks. She can go live on her phone and stuff like that. Give her an extra subscribe if you can. That's why we did. And, well, I mean, because she's great. I remember talking to Deidre. I just don't remember where. If it was at AAP's place or was it Mrs. Green Thumbs? Oh man, I meet so many people. It'll come back to me after the show too. Just watch. Much love to Deidre. Thank you for coming, and seriously, Deidre, thank you for laughing at my jokes. Because I do try. I really do try. I wrote another joke, but it wasn't really a joke. I was like, why do they call it tipsy? Because you have to tip to see. That's not even a very jokely joke. It's more of a Jake-ly joke. Jake the Me, not Jake the Gaming Wolf. Jake the Gaming Wolf makes better jokes. The same difference as jokes. And 710 is oil upside down. Did I miss anything in the chats? Because I've been scrolling up and then scrolling down, and there really is nothing to that. Oh, Malone Money Mindset! Okay, I didn't want to miss anything, but I did want to give a shout out to 710, it's oil upside down. Let's give him some extra subscribers because he's awesome. He's a great guy coming by the show. Been coming by since the donut. Yeah, since we chugged the donut, which reminds me, we need to do another donut and another scratcher. I was telling Dila about that. We need to do like a crossword scratcher on the show again, because I did that last Christmas. That was a fun thing. I enjoyed that a lot. Much like I enjoy it when 710 comes by the program. Hope you had a nice holidays. Yeah, I did, Malone. Actually, yeah, Malone, okay, so I need to learn more about that Robinhood, because I've been seeing things about Robinhood investing, and like I saw your video. I watched your video about saving for the new year, and I was like, what are your plans for the new year? And so you got me thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know what my plans are for the new year. I can't decide. Yeah, this one here, I was like, I don't know, I can't decide, but yeah, great videos, keep them coming, man. And I'm sorry I missed your football things today. I was on panel with Perth Observer, and I was trying to talk to Heath. I was waiting for him to come by the show. True Patriot, who sent me this big old piece of rose quartz that I'll hold up again because I like it so much. And he sent this to me, and I chunked a piece out of it, and I carved him up a nice mantis, praying mantis shaped gem, and sent that off to him. So I was on panel with her trying to get a hold of him. Haven't seen him in a while, and you know, he sent me that back in March, so it's been a while. But I told him it was going to be a while. But I just want to make sure he got that. And I'm sorry I missed your stream. But keep it coming, and I will make the next one, man. Cheers, and thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I really do. You guys are all fantastic. That's why I love you. All of you. Very cool. Could you drop a link to that? I'd love to check it out. Let's see. Link to... Oh, Perth? I'll see what I can do about Perth. Yeah, let's see if I can look that up. Go to the channel for shoutouts. I only have 814 subscriptions. It's not that many. Let's see, there's Perth Observer. Okay, yeah. So anyway, she's got some interesting profile pics. She's a no-nonsense gal, so be ready for some language. But anyway, I didn't get to see Heath, and I hope I get to talk to him or see him. Mostly I hope that he got the gem, and I want him to be glad, because like this is the gem I was talking about. If you guys can see it, yeah. I keep showing it. I need to just feature it, but I sent him both of those pieces. The one that looks like a Winter Fresh logo, it's got cracks in it. I wanted him to see kind of what I'm working with here, because that piece is full of a lot of cracks. It's like when I get to work with something more like, where's that one gem at? When I get to work with something like this, I wind up with something more like this, you know. It's got nice flare, it's got a good barrel to it. Same thing with, you know, something like this with clarity. This, wait, that's turned. That way? That way. There we go. That way-ish. Somewhere in there. So, anyway, that is pretty much the bulk of what I have for the show. We got the stones in the week, stones in the news, jokes that we bring fresh every week. I need to have that in the corner of the, like, the joke portion, and fresh jokes every week from me to you, and I apologize for their low quality. Alex the Beer Master, no way, Alex, we're wrapping up the show. Folks, you gotta check out Alex the Beer Master. Alex the Beer Master does Food Fridays, he does beer reviews, he does hangouts, he hangs out. He's a great guy, and we actually have an agave soda pop that we're going to review on the show when he came by the show, but we're at the end of the show, so it's going to have to be on the next show. So Alex the Beer Master, thank you for stopping by, and cheers and much love, and I will see you out there in YouTube land and every week at 11 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for coming by. Have a great week.